All right, the secret sauce for this week, it's effective time management. Actually, we'll get to this in 1 second. It's not really effective time management, but hang tight. So happy non-triskaidekaphobia day. As I mentioned, I was born on Friday the 13th, so go look that up, triskaidekaphobia. Today, are you guys ready for secret sauce that will add some serious flavor to your business? I know that many of you are juggling millions of tasks, and the clock seems to be your sworn enemy. Right? I was looking at the clock before, my enemy, but none of us actually have a time management problem. We have a priority management problem, right? Are we prioritizing the right thing? I actually had a friend yesterday tell me that we all think about free will and that we have free will, but what we should be focusing on are our free won'ts, right? For effective time and priority management, we have to adopt an uncommon mindset or a counterintuitive way of thinking. So when we're overwhelmed, what we need to do, instead of trying to do more and like this, we need to slow down and improve our foundation. So you might be thinking at this point, I don't have time for that, Aaron, right? Where am I going to find time to slow down? The customers are yelling, kids need dropped off, my holiday marketing isn't done yet, my task list just feels like it keeps getting longer and longer and longer, just as I'm listening to you right now, right? So if that's where you're at, right? Well, regulators, you've just stumbled upon your first project, your first working on, or as we talked about in last month's secret sauce, that working on idea, that's the foundation, right? So I want you to start by taking a close look at your jam-packed day in days in 2-week chunks. So to truly understand where your time goes, what I would suggest doing is doing a simple time study. You can use a time tracking tool like Toggle, or a simple yellow legal pad that you carry around with you. And just every time you start on a different task, write it down and write down the time, and then you can categorize that. So you're going to discover some things. And this is the magic trick to the whole time study scenario, is you're going to uncover those daily busy work tasks that you probably need to be delegating, or better yet, dumping altogether. You're going to discover where you're not making the most important thing. And then you're armed with that information, so you're more intentional about your business decisions. So I get it, right? Being hands-on in your business is critical. And I'm not suggesting that to go away from that, but I don't want you to underestimate the power of reevaluating, right? Simply cleaning off your desk or your workspace might open up all sorts of creativity, new problem solving, and really just better energy to get more done. So if you're ready for the piece de resistance, so to speak, of this whole thing, time blocking. Okay. So you've figured out you want to be more intentional. Yes, Aaron, you're right. I want to be more intentional about where I use my time. Well, time blocking is your friend. It is the process of planning your tasks as though they're appointments on your calendar, and you begin using your calendar for your to-dos, for your most important to-dos, as opposed to just an over-cluttered task list. So I want you to start by reviewing your overall schedule and just identify any time slots that are available. And what I'd say is find times that you have the most energy, right? Are you a morning person? Then grab those morning hours. If you're better after you fueled up after lunch, then pick those times to schedule your priority items into your day. Now, these are the items that you need to get done for your business, not the items that others are demanding of you, right? So these are the improvements to processes, things like that. And here's what I would say. Ensure that these time blocks are free from interruption and distractions, right? So use something like a digital calendar or physical planner and just create these as recurring appointments. And each time block, I want you to make them a pillar that you plan the rest of your tasks around, right? So the important thing, that what makes time blocking work, is that you stick to this schedule religiously, right? If something urgent comes up, then yes, reschedule your time blocks accordingly. But I want you to view this appointment as if it's with the most important person you can think of, because honestly, it is with the most important person you can think of, which is you. So if you don't have any open time, no problem. I get it. Use that time study to unpack some opportunities. The key is really to be unwavering in that commitment, right? When you wholeheartedly commit to making the most important thing, you're going to unlock success faster than you think. Now, if time priority management is something that you struggle with, and I know a lot of people do, that's the biggest complaint that we hear a lot in our success group. This is an area that I've been thinking about since I was a teenager, and it's something I really, really am passionate about. So just reach out to me. There's no charge or anything like that. Just reach out to me directly at consultaaron.com. I will put that link in after the secret sauce here. I'll put that in the comments for you to go directly to consultaaron.com, and you can reach out to me directly there, and we can talk about how to better manage that priority management for you. So for more effective time management, the foundation is to switch your mindset to determine what the true priorities are for you, and then be 100% committed to making the most important thing the most important thing. Then the rest of the tasks will fill in around those. You'll have more clarity, you'll have more energy, and the tasks that really don't need doing will be easier to say no to, right? You can stop doing things that are unnecessary and reclaim your time and sanity. So this commitment will be your game changer and that spicy sauce that will flavor your business to perfection.